This podcast has been brought to you by Seeker's Guidance, the Global Islamic Seminary. Help us spread the light of prophetic guidance to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Make a small donation at seekersguidance.org/donate. For as little as $10 a month, you can help people find life-changing guidance.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. Alhamdulillah, we find ourselves in very blessed days. These days, it is reported from the Prophet ﷺ that he said, alayhi salatu wasalam, that Sayyid al-Shuhur Ramadan, that the master of months, the foremost of months is Ramadan. وَأَعْظَمُهَا حُرْمَةً Dhul Hijja, and the most sacred of months is the month of Dhul Hijja. And these are the days and nights that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swore by. So we should remind ourselves of the opportunity to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in these days and nights, to turn to Him in renewing that subtle relationship between ourselves and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is ever close with us. فَإِنِّي قَرِيب. But what do we need to do? To return to our reality of closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As the poet said, فَإِنْ أَرَدْتَ دَرْكَ ذِي الْمَعَانِي فَأَبْدِلْ نَفْسَكَ قَلِيلًا فِينَا. If you wish to attain those high meanings, then change yourself a little for our sake. So everyone should take an opportunity. We have the weekend before us, before Monday, the day of Arafah, and the impending day of Eid, to reflect on where we are with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the great doors that are open before us. And we should have the courage to walk through those doors. One of the great early Muslims, Salih al-Murri, once he was advising a group of students, and he said that if you remain standing at the door and you keep knocking, you should hope that one day the door will open. As he said this, one of the great women of Islamic history, Sayyidah Rabi al-Adawiyya, walked by. And he says, Al-babu maftuhun ya battal. The door is open, O you who are so lazy. And of course, she was talking to one of the great righteous people, but she did it out of nasiha. The door is open, O you who are lazy. It is just you who have turned away from it. So the door of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ever open. It is ever near. We just have to take the steps to accept that call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala facilitate that for ourselves. And also, with so many things going on, we should reflect deeply. Have we planned out and given our udhiyah? If we haven't, there is still time. There is still time. I'm not going to comment on how to give your udhiyah because I have a vested party to my right. But there are many ways to give your udhiyah. Choose the best possible way that you can find. Take a moment to be careful, because there are some funny things out there, right? But there's also some legitimate services and people who take care to do it correctly and so on. But that is an important duty and opportunity. But also, if you're not able to do that, assist those in difficulty and need, right? Because there are so many people in so many places. I met Auntie Zubaydah, and that's different from Sister Zubaydah, of course, of the Zubayr and Zubaydah case, but Auntie Zubaydah, who's one of the stalwarts of our community. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect her and her husband and her blessed family. And they're originally from South Africa. And they said a lot of the families that they know in their own family in Durban and elsewhere in South Africa, they've been devastated. Their businesses and properties and people with very small holdings have been devastated, and people are trying to foment divisions there, and things have already been very difficult, and elsewhere. So where you can contribute and assist, then these are days of of giving when charity is multiplied in significance. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to facilitate these pathways for us. But also, these are days, they say blessed days are days to make commitments, whether it is in renewing your commitment to turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in your spiritual journey, or days to renew your commitment to seek knowledge, or to renew your commitment to serve, or to renew your commitment to reconnect with family or within family, between husband and wife, between parent and child, between child and parent, between siblings, with your relatives. These are the best of days to reconnect, because of the most blessed and beloved things to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is islahu dhatil bayn, is to mend broken relationships. Whereas the opposite, the one breaking relationships, it is of the worst of things that a believer could possibly do. So if you're in that situation, the one who takes the first step to rectify has the greater reward. So try to be that person. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for ease and assistance and facilitation and success in that and in all noble meanings by His grace and mercy subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.
Thank you for listening. This podcast was brought to you by Seeker's Guidance, the Global Islamic Seminary. Visit seekersguidance.org to access reliable Islamic knowledge taught by qualified teachers. We offer a wide range of courses, podcasts, articles, and a world-class answer service. Support us in spreading free, reliable Islamic knowledge to millions around the world by becoming a monthly supporter. Visit seekersguidance.org/donate and make a small monthly commitment today. Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever guides someone to goodness will have a similar reward." So don't forget to share this podcast and spread prophetic guidance.